Hello, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Wayne Anderson, and I'm currently living in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And I am the owner, president, and CEO of Netford Strategies, which is my company, and it focuses on affiliate marketing, online marketing, personal branding, and many other areas. But I'm going to tell you more about me. I was born in Richmond Hill, Ontario. This is a suburb about an hour north of Toronto. And uh, I moved here, moved to Winnipeg when I was young. Spent some time in the U.S., in Boston, and New York, because my parents were both educators. But at a certain point in time, my father discovered Winnipeg through a mutual friend, and like my mother never knew anything about it. And he said to her, um, "If you want to be with me, you gotta come with me." And she eventually moved, and the rest is history. So this is why I'm currently in Winnipeg. All my other siblings have moved away since, but I'm the only one who's here, still in Winnipeg, and I really like it. My career focuses mainly on business. I took a love for business at the time. Originally, though, I was going to go into law enforcement. I also had thoughts of being a weatherman and astronomer because I love those things. But I was encouraged to go into business because it was something different. I agreed. Like when my parents, being my dad, my late father at the time, told me to go into business administration, so I did. But the pathway toward it didn't happen right away. Um, so um, my first defining moment was when I was with a friend. He told me, "Well, come with me. You gotta come to this meeting and showing you how you can make extra money on the side." So I did. It was back in 1986 when I first got exposed into Amway. This is my first real forum into getting exposure in the business. So I took an interest in it, and I wanted to find out more about it. And I even did it for a while. I was 19 at the time, and we couldn't get off the ground. It was a learning experience for me. I uh, didn't really think at the time that it was for me, so I got back to the traditional way of studying and for a job that I could work for many decades, as in the footsteps of my late parents taught me. So I went back to school at first started University of Winnipeg, did chemistry and science courses because that's my father loved, and I loved sciences too. To this day, I still do. And then until I was exposed to getting law enforcement, so I took courses in those areas, and until the Amway thing branched me into business. So I took economics, majored in economics at University of Winnipeg. Um, but I need to learn the practical area of business, so I transferred my credits to the Red River College and took business administration there. And I learned a lot about business in every area, and did it practically where I got actually in a business setting doing the area of business that I learned, which was accounting. Because accounting at the time was in very big demand, and I followed up on that. After a while, the demand um, waned, and it grew toward marketing and entrepreneurship. So I took courses in those there. But I graduated in 1993, And then I went back there again in the following year to learn some computer sciences and marketing and entrepreneurship. And this led me toward where I am today. But also, what led me toward today is um, watching infomercials. That grew my interest because I read a story one time of a 19-year-old who made $61,000 online, and I go, well, I can do this too. And I believed in it, so my love for being financially independent grew. And I wanted to learn if it and say, well, if a person like that can be successful online, why can't I do that? Um, so I went and investigated more and found out more about it. My parents at the time didn't like it. Me pursuing that, I thought it wasn't a good idea, but I evolved with the change because in the 1990s, there were more people working out of their homes. The traditional ways of working 30, 40 years, um, that was gone. No longer is that security there where you can work for an employer, one employer for 3 or 4 decades and retire and live and have a good retirement. You have to do your own thing now, where you can work, get up, sleep, make money on vacation, and as much as you want, anytime you want. And there's a lot of people doing that, so I wanted to learn more and find out what they're doing. But I did not learn that in school. They never taught you this in school, how to make money. You learn from people outside who made it. And this is where the area I wanted to be, and I want to be part of this group. So that was one of my first defining moments. But my first job, my current job is the Canada Bread which was affiliated with Safeway. But before that, I started at McDonald's as a sanitation cleaner. I actually trained for the grill worker where I learned how to cook, but management never liked me and didn't want me to cook. They wanted me to stay cleaning. And I stayed there for 2 years. Eventually, I got fired from the job because management didn't want me there. So they followed me for something I didn't do. And it took me 16 months before I got another job. It's all because they gave me a bad review. 16 months. My father helped me get the job, which I have. My late father got me the job, which I have to this current day, which is the Canada Safeway job. I'm there now for almost 32 years. But I do want to change, and this is where I'm at now. My second defining moment was learning how to play sports. When I grew up, it got me more in the open, get me more involved with other people. So playing sports was a good thing. Growing up in Canada, hockey is a big thing. I grew to love ice hockey. Hockey's number one. I wanted to become a professional player at one point. So that really helped me. Second of all was playing music. My parents taught me how to play music so I could show my talent more and display it in front of people, your abilities. So it was another thing that taught me when I was growing up. Third thing was acting. For a 2 year period between 2004 to 2006, I was acting as an extra, and I did a couple movies, so it helped me interact with other people and gain exposure, so it helped build my confidence, and I thought it was good to do that. And another defining my moments, my parents. My parents raised us very, very well. They were both educators, and they taught us how to love and learn and share and learn each other, the cultures, learn about the world. Don't hate anybody. Love everybody for who they are. Know every nationality for who they are. So I have lots of friends from around the world, and I thought that was great too. And another thing was the final moment was again getting into business. The Amway exposure in 1986, my first exposure, and then watching the infomercials later on, which grew to the point I am, where I'm interacting with people now online. Now, who would ever thought I can talk to anyone anywhere in the world on social media? I'm doing that now, but I'm doing it the right way, where you don't just sell to people. We must learn how to brand yourself and market yourself well, so people can gain trust and confidence in you. So that was another defining moment for me. I'm very happy to meet a lot of people here. The mentor, I have a great mentor who's teaching me right now in my group. I interact with lots of great people, network with lots of great people. So I'm quite happy about my current state, and I'm confident that I'm going to gain a lot of success with the groups of people I'm in. One bad part of my life is like my parents raised us very well, and they worked very hard for multi-million-dollar estate that they eventually got. We worked in a middle class family, but they had $1 million estate. My birthright got taken away, which is unfortunate by a couple people in the family who got greedy. They changed the will. I knew that, and that's a bad thing. But I'm going to come out stronger out of this and show the world that I can make it and can survive. I have survived so far, and I will. But I'm going to be successful, do my own thing here. So I do look forward to what the future holds, and leave the negativity behind. Always keep in mind, be positive to yourself and each other. So just keep that in mind. But this is my story that I want to share with you, or a majority of my story. But I want to share this with you. So thank you, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.